The top 10 benefits to having a Thai wife, the pros and the cons. The top 10 pros. Number one has to be the delicious Thai food and the cooking. The Thai women love to cook. Most Thai women cook, and they're very good cooks. If you like spicy Thai food, then that's a pro, and it's one of my pros. Number two, the Thai ladies, they always seem to want to work. For the most part, most Thai ladies are very good workers. And if you're struggling or you need help when it comes to money or working, they'll struggle right along with you. It's been my experience that they'll pick up the slack if you drop a little slack. They will help you anytime or any way they can. Number three pro would be they tend to care for their families. And later on in life, if something may happen to you, whether you get hospitalized or God forbid you might pass away or something happen like that, Thai ladies tend to care more about their families, and they would tend to your family just as well, in most cases more than a Western woman would. Number four, they seem like they're easier to please than a Western woman. Seems like you can make a Thai lady happy easier than you can a Western woman. The number five pro, I would say, would be the freedom. You tend to have more freedom to go out with the boys if you choose, or the freedom to go do this or go do that. Thai ladies seem to tend to give you more space than a Western woman might. They don't smother you as much, and they're not going to look for payback just because you went out without them. Number six, they seem to age very well. So later on down the line, a lot of Western ladies tend to blow up and lose their shape. A lot of Thai ladies seem to keep their slim figures and appear beautiful later on. And that rolls right into number seven, their beauty and appearance, along with their hygiene, seems to be very well kept up. Number eight, when you have a fight or argument with a Thai lady, it can be very brutal at first, but it tends to blow over very fastly. They don't sit there and hold a grudge like some of the Western ladies I've dealt with in the past. Number nine, the femininity, if I'm saying that right. They seem to embrace the role of caretaker in the home. What that means is they tend to the laundry, the taking care of the house, cleaning, cooking, doing the dishes. They tend to be all over that compared to the Western women. A lot of Western women, you're lucky if they even cook nowadays. So if you meet a good traditional Thai lady, they're going to be all over that. Number 10, they seem to be more approachable. The Thai ladies seem to be more approachable. This means when you go up to a Thai lady and you ask her out, even if she's not interested, she might just say sorry and smile, or no and smile, or she might blow you off a different way, but in a subtle way, opposed to a Western lady being downright rude or ignoring you or even laughing in your face or disrespecting you in some kind of way. So they seem more approachable in my eyes. And now some of the cons and disadvantages to being with a Thai woman. Number one would be the language barrier or communication. Sometimes they confuse words and don't understand what you're saying, so you might have to work a little harder just so they can understand and communicate with you better. The number two con would be there's an old saying, when you marry a Thai girl, you marry her family. This seems to be the case in most occasions. Most of the time, when you get married or date a Thai woman, they expect you to take care or help out with their family. They care about their families very much. It's part of their culture and tradition. The number 3 con, I would say, would be money. Some Thai girls seem to think you never run out of money. There's not much more I can speak on that. It's self-explanatory. The number 4 con would be the culture. You should respect the Thai culture. Even if you don't believe or understand it, you should at least give them their space and respect what their wishes are when it comes to their culture. This also rolls over into number 5, which I have as religion. They are more times Buddhist than they are any other religion over there. Some are other religions. Number 6, some Thai women come off as more jealous than a Western woman might come off. They tend to be more suspicious when it comes to their boyfriend or husbands. It's probably set in their culture because I always hear stories about Thai men running around a lot. This is not all Thai men. I'm not speaking for every Thai person out there. I'm just telling you what I hear a lot of. It's a big stigma in the Thai culture that the Thai men run around a lot. So the Thai women are very suspicious and tend to be more jealous. Number 7, con. If you choose to date or marry bar girl, your chances of success drop dramatically. Basically, let me explain it to you like this. If your funds run out, then your fun runs out. The number 8, con or disadvantage, you might have to wait till marriage to have sex. In the Thai culture, a lot of traditional Thais, they will make the man wait until they actually get married before they have intercourse. So, something to think about if you're worried about that. The number 9, con or disadvantage, is that if you decide to get married, expect to be asked to pay a dowry. If you don't know what a dowry is, it's basically an allotment of money that the family expects you to give to them for letting you have the rights to marry their daughter. And it's usually negotiated with the families in Thailand. They usually set a price, or if you're lucky, in some cases, the girl's family might say you don't have to pay a dowry. Or in other cases, you might be able to work out something where you send the family a little bit each month or something like that if you don't have all the funds up front. A lot of Western men are very held back on this part of their tradition because in Western society it's very scary to put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak, and investing a lot of money in someone when you don't know if they're going to stick around a year from now. The number 10 con or disadvantage, I would say, would be if you're going to marry a Thai lady and you're going to bring her to your country, a Western country, then you have to do a visa for the Thai lady. And every country is different. Some countries are very easy. It only takes like 2 weeks to get a Thai lady to their country. Other countries like America can take up to a year's time to get a visa for process for a lady. And for example, America, they charge a lot of money for all the paperwork when you do a visa. So be aware of the cost and all the paperwork that's involved in doing a visa. A few myths and misconceptions to Thai women is that not all Thai women are subservient to men. Not every Thai woman is going to wait on a man hand and foot. Another misconception is not every Thai girl is going to sleep with a man just because he has money. So don't think because you have a fat wallet that every Thai girl you meet will sleep with you. It's not going to happen. And now for some tips when it comes to finding a Thai lady. A lot of Thai people, this is men and women, seem to be more laid back and not plan things. So if you marry a Thai lady, expect to do most of the planning when you plan out events and different things that you need to take care of. Because in Thailand, a lot of them, they just run off a when they get to it kind of mindset. Another tip would be when dating a Thai woman or looking to court her for marriage, if you're 60 years old and the girl you're talking to is 20 years old, that's a big age gap to consider. So if it doesn't work out after a few months or a year, then you have to ask yourself why. So try considering marrying someone close to your age. At least I would not go over like 15 years of age. I mean, every person's different. Every person has different needs or wants. But you got to be reasonable. If you wouldn't have anything in common with a 20-year-old in a Western culture, what makes you think a 20-year-old in an Eastern culture would be any better? So just consider the age range. Finding someone close to your age, you'll have a better chance of success, I would say. Another tip, stay away from the bars. That's self-explanatory. I don't need to beat the dead horse on that one. Another tip, traditional Thai girls are very shy. And you're lucky if you go out in public if the girl will even hold your hand in public, more or less kiss you in public. So be aware of that. So if a girl pulls away from you when you're trying to plant one on her cheek, then that's probably why. Because in their culture, they don't really express it out in public unless you're in the bar scene area, and then they don't care. Another tip, if you meet a good girl, she'll probably be working her 9 to 5 job. So if she's at work and you're over there as a tourist, or you're over there to meet her, you're going to have a lot of downtime. So I advise you on that downtime to keep your mind open and maybe go around and seek other options and see what else is out there. It doesn't mean you have to cheat or commit on another relationship, but you never know what's going to happen. And like I used the phrase before, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's another example. And these are just some of the tips, and I hope this helps out. And we'll check you on the next video.